So today, what we're going to do is we're going to open up our energy points to actually allow ourselves to connect better to the universe, get that connection, and be able to open up our body in a way to open up those chakras to allow the energy to flow. So we have full connection and we can communicate directly with ourselves, our higher selves, and everything beyond that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it slightly different today. We're going to practice it through yoga, which I'm going to actually speak through. Some people, when they practice yoga, they think it's just some physical action and just some like exercise, but yoga goes way beyond that. Yoga is a way of life. And so I don't want to give you what everybody else gives you in terms of yoga. I want to talk you through it so you get a better understanding of what is happening and why people like me practice yoga. What is the reason for it beyond just a physical fitness? Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just find some space. We're going to pretty much give you a very quick session here of understanding the energy and the body and the mind and the spirit connection and how this actually works. Now this will take, you will need to practice it, and some people will be awakened faster, some people will take a little bit longer, but it's all about being in this moment. So if you just be comfortably seated. So I'm just going to talk you through a little bit more. When you practice, you don't need to be thinking about all of this. In fact, you don't need to be thinking about anything at all. But I'm going to talk you through this so you get an understanding of every point and why we are doing what we're doing. So the first thing is to understand from the base chakra all the way up to the crown chakra, this spine here, right? This is a very important point for us. So this point wants to be as straight as possible, but it also needs to be comfortable. That's why a lot of the time I say sit, be seated comfortably with your back comfortably erect. And what that means is, because if you're like this and you are uncomfortable, that discomfort is too much in your mind. But we need to practice this without mind. And that's how we get into the flow of things. So by breathing, it also helps us calm the mind. So take a deep breath in with me now. And out. Now it wants to be deep abdominal breathing. Deep breath in. And out. In and out. Some people look at this and they think, oh wow, it takes so much time just to sit there and breathe and do nothing. But you need to understand one thing. When you can simplify what's going on in your mind, you can clear that mind. It's more clear, your message sends out to the universe much faster, meaning that you can manifest and create with a lot less action than what most people do, because you've got a lot less of the noise in your head. So we breathe, and as you breathe, bring yourself into this moment. Now this is your connection point already starting, and the reason being is because you are starting to understand that our spiritual body is not confined within this physical limitation. Because now we can breathe and out. With our spine comfortably erect, while we breathe, we just open up the energy and allow the energy just to flow from the top, down, out. Just allow the energies to flow. Be right here, right now, without thought. When you can do that, what actually happens is there will be moments where you feel and you can hear yourself within this shell, this physical limitation of a shell. And now it's about witnessing. So the key word is witness. How do we witness every sensation? If we bring our mind towards the left palm or the two palms, and we breathe, we can now feel the sensation there. Wherever we take our focus, we can feel a different sensation. So if we suddenly shift our focus towards the sounds that we're hearing, we hear more going on. What we focus on expands. So how do we open up our energy points? We need to understand how we actually break out of this physical limitation. And by bringing our attention towards our head, when we breathe, our senses, our hearing, what we feel, taste, smell, we are now becoming aware that there's more things around us all happening at the same time, and our body, our mind is picking up on every sense that's happening right now. Now, while we practice this, sensing everything that's happening around us, what will happen is we will naturally become more aware of everything that's going on at the same time. Now, I want you to go through while you are understanding this, and this may take you going through this video a few times just to get a grasp and a deeper understanding of energy and how everything is working at the same time. So what I'd like you to do is just to get yourself on your feet, okay? Now, when you are on your feet, what I'd like you to do, right, find a space. This is opening up. That's why in yoga, a lot of the time, when we bring our palms together, our energy is flowing, right? This is the circulation. Now, when we arch back here, we are opening up the back. Then when we come down here, we are also allowing the flow from the top of your body down, down. Feel the energy travel through you. Because the whole idea of this, opening up your energy points, is understanding, okay, from head, so the movement of head, okay? The movement of head, allowing this energy just to flow freely down your spine, okay? So movement of head is very important. The movement of your eyes, the eyes exercise is very important. Get the eyes moving, okay? Those of you who have never seen, I got a video which shows when you move your eyes, you become more flexible in the body as well, okay? Moving down your arms, this stretch is very important, and naturally we know to do this. That's why when we wake up, we stretch out, okay? This opening up the chest, this here towards the heart chakra, the chest opening up here is very important. This is receiving the energies. So this is another energy point that we need to be aware of, okay? So our arms is very important here. That's why flexibility in the body is flexibility in the mind, is flexibility in the spirit. So we know we are infinite and we can go beyond this physical form, okay? This action here, the waist is very important as well, right? That's why in Qigong as well, we always practice to open up this waist part. This allows the chi, allows the energy just to flow. That opens up another point here, okay? Moving down here, our legs here is very important. When we bring ourselves down and we feel the sensation here, stretching, that is opening up these energy points as well. So we need to allow ourselves to feel that temporary tension and then move our way down. Feel the stretch. When we feel the stretch, we don't see it as pain. Instead, we need to reframe it and understand this is just a flow of energy. We're unlocking, allowing the energy just to flow through us, all the way through us, opening it up. When we bring ourselves out, we feel this stretch. Again, we're opening up the whole energy flow of the body. This allows us to be infinite when we open up. Right? So you feel that stretch, feel that tension. When we bring the other leg out, the palms here, we can draw the energy from the ground. Feel the warmth. It allows us to become more aware of everything. Bring our body down. Feel the stretch up. Draw the energy from the sun, from the skies. Feel the stretch and open up that back. Open up the back. Feet into the ground. When we go into downward dog, we feel heels want to be firmly on the ground. So just push yourself back until it's flat on the ground. Okay, now you feel the energy again traveling. We're opening up all the energy points now. That's why the sun salutation is so popular, because it opens up so many points. When we bring the foot up, again opening up a point through, again stretch. Feel the other leg now, the other side stretching. And that's why then we return up. This point here, back, one final opening up the spine, forward. When we are here, breathe and out. Feel the energy. So right now, you feel the energy from the crown to the third eye, to the throat, open up, to the heart, open up. Ground. That's basic understanding of something like yoga and sun salutation, to understand the basic of how we are allowing this energy to flow. Now this takes practice. It's not one of those things where everyone will do it once and whoa, I feel the connection to the world. But the more times you practice it, the more you become aware of where we are way beyond just this physical form. And there is no limitations, this energy. Then we start to understand different points of energy, the chi. How can we feel this energy ball when we practice chi in this way, right? And then we understand that, wow, I'm beyond just what we see. We are greater than that. And then we start understanding how we can just open up and just connect. And come out of this physical form and connect to the universe, be one. And at some points like this, when you practice enough and you raise your awareness, you can bring yourself to be beyond this physical form and see from a different perspective, a bird's eye view of how everything connects. That is the awakening. Guys, I thought I'd do this explanation for you guys. It's very hard, obviously, in 10, 15, 20 minutes to actually explain everything about awakening. But by understanding this, again, go through the video a few more times to understand every word and every explanation of what's going on, and practice moving it and feel it yourself. And when you do, naturally, you'll become more aware of this. I haven't made a video like this before, but I decided to do it because a lot of people, I think, getting confused between how this mind, body, spirit works. And so if this video has actually been useful to you, I'd like you to give it a thumbs up, give it a like button if you've learned anything at all. Also, another thing as well, if you guys actually want to see more of these videos and explaining these different things while we practice it together, so we bring the body, mind, and spirit together, maybe we can start a weekly. Maybe we choose Thursday or something. Every Thursday we can do a weekly to actually cover this. If you guys want, then let me know in the comments below, because at the end of the day, I only put out there what you guys want and need. And another thing as well, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. Currently, I'm in LA. So some of you I know I'll be seeing this weekend at the event, Superpower Live. It's gonna be so exciting. Those of you who haven't got tickets, it's in the description. Make sure to grab your ticket and I'll see you this weekend. Other than that, I think I'm done. Those of you who are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos full of positivity, anything to do with wealth, mind, body, spirit, whatever, success, okay, happiness, relationships, to keep you accountable, to make it your best year yet. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. But for now, guys, I think I'm done. Signing out. Namaste.